You ever ask an AI a question and get something totally useless back? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a way to unlock its real power? It's all about something called prompt engineering, and today we're going to break down the fundamentals. So let's dive right in. Okay, so what is prompt engineering really? Honestly, the best way to think about it is like you're following a recipe. A good recipe gives you clear, step-by-step instructions to make something delicious, right? Well, that's exactly what we're doing here. A prompt is our recipe for the AI. We're giving it a set of instructions to guide it to help it create exactly what we have in mind. It's kind of part art, part science. All right, so to really nail this down, we're going to walk through four key pillars. First up, we'll talk about providing context. Then we'll get into giving super clear instructions. After that, we'll look at the surprising power of something called negative prompts. And finally, we'll dive into a really cool, a little more advanced concept called latent space. By the end of this, you'll see exactly how all these pieces click together. Okay, pillar number one, providing context. Think of this as, well, setting the stage. You're basically giving the AI the background info it needs, framing the task so it knows the world it's operating in. So check this out. On the left, you've got a super vague prompt. Explain cloud computing. Ask that, and you're probably going to get a wall of technical jargon. But look at the right. We add just a tiny bit of context. Explain cloud computing to a beginner. And boom, the whole response changes. The AI instantly gets it. It knows to simplify things, to focus on the basics. That one little tweak is the difference between an answer that's useless and one that's actually helpful. All right, so we've set the stage with context. Now it's time for pillar number two, giving clear instructions. This is where we get really, really specific. I'm talking about telling the AI exactly what you want. The format, the tone, the content, all of it. And this right here just nails the idea. Think about it. You'd never tell someone, hey, put that folder somewhere easy to find, right? That's way too vague. You'd say, please put the red folder on the top shelf of the bookcase. It's specific, it's direct, there's zero confusion. And that's the exact same level of clarity we need to bring to our prompts for the AI. Okay, on to our third pillar. And this one's a really powerful little trick, using negative prompts. See, it's not always about telling the AI what to do. Sometimes the real magic happens when you tell it what not to do. This is how you can seriously fine-tune your results and just get rid of all the stuff you don't want. Let's actually see how this works. Our original prompt on the left is pretty good, explain cloud computing to a beginner. But it might still sneak in a few technical terms. So by adding that negative prompt, without using any technical terminology, we get the much better prompt on the right. It seems like a tiny change, but man, it makes a huge difference in getting the exact response you're after. All right, time for our final pillar. And with this one, we're going to level up a bit. This is the stuff that takes you from being good at prompts to being great at them. We're going to talk about something called latent space. You can think of it as the AI's secret mental map of how it connects all the different ideas it knows. I mean, have you ever just stopped and wondered, how does an AI do that? How does it jump from one idea to a related one, even when they don't seem super connected? Like, how does it know that solar and wind are related to sustainability? Well, the answer is all in this concept of latent space. Picture a giant, super intelligent library. Now, this library isn't just organized by the alphabet. No way. It clusters books together by topic, by theme, by related concepts. That's pretty much what latent space is for an AI. It's this complex internal map where similar ideas are all clumped together. And that is what lets it leap from one idea to the next in a way that actually makes sense to us. And this right here is a perfect example. You give the AI a concept like renewable energy, and inside its latent space, all these related ideas just light up, things like solar, wind, hydrogen. It knows these concepts are neighbors, that they're closely related. And once you understand that, you can write prompts that tap directly into those connections. You can ask it to compare solar and wind, for instance, and you'll get way richer, more insightful answers. So there you have it, our 4 pillars of prompt engineering. Now it's time to put it all together, because the real power here isn't just using one of these tricks. It's about combining them to craft that perfect AI recipe for whatever task you have in front of you. And why should you care about all this? Because mastering these pillars is the key to getting the best possible responses from an AI for pretty much anything. I mean, whether you're trying to write a story, crunch some complex data, or even prepping for something big like an AWS exam, these fundamentals will help you get way better, more accurate, and just plain more useful results. every single time. So let's recap our recipe for the perfect prompt. Step 1, provide that crucial context. Step 2, give super clear instructions. Step 3, use negative prompts to clean things up. And step 4, understand and leverage that latent space to guide the AI right where you want it to go. Look, these 4 pillars, they're more than just a few tricks. They're your complete toolkit for becoming a master communicator with AI. You now have the ability to go from just, asking basic questions to actively shaping and directing the AI's response. So I'll leave you with one final thought. Now that you have the recipe, what amazing things are you going to create?